This morning at 8:30, Police and Highways Agency received calls of a cyclist cycling on the M25 motorway. He was reported as cycling between junction 11 and 12. Cameras which are located along the motorway can be watched from the motorway room at Godstone, and operators there were able to pick up that the rider had already made it to junction 12. Thankfully, he was watched crossing the slip roads safely and making it to the hard shoulder, and I was aware that he was now riding towards junction 13, where I sat and waited for him to arrive. The gentleman told me that he'd been looking for a shortcut to get home on his bike, and that he'd entered his address into his Satnav on his mobile phone. This had given him a route which led him onto the motorway. Obviously, he'd not set the button for cyclists and pedestrians and continued to follow an all vehicles route. Stopped the cyclist to speak with him, and he was blissfully unaware that he'd committed any offence. I then made sure he was safe, put him in the back of my car, where we had further discussions about the legalities of riding your bike on the motorway. He was issued with a £50 fine for contravening a road traffic sign, and I safely helped him across the road onto the A30, where he rode home. This incident obviously highlights the need for all drivers to be vigilant when on the roads. Luckily today all the drivers were vigilant, and the cyclist made it across the carriageways safely